What do you think would happen if Luffy didn't want to be king of the pirates, but wanted to be the strongest pirates of all the sea? This is anime discussion. This is my opinion. What would happen? What I think would happen if Luffy wanted to become the strongest pirate in all the sea is first, he would be trained by Garp, first of all. Look, I don't really want to skip all like this part, so let's just say he gets trained by Garp for 10 years. He's 15. He's 15 at this point, and he has Gear 4, swords, armor. He can use his, okay, see, he has a full body armament hockey. Not a full body, a full body. He has good observation hockey, like a base observation hockey. He has a sword. He can't use hockey with it, no. He basically looks like what you see here, okay? He still keeps the straw hat that Shanks gave him, but still. He just wants to become that. But now actually guys, the story, now that you know. He's 17. As of right now, Luffy thinks to get some attention by the world government to be crowned, he wants to go visit like a pretty huge base, not Marineford, but he goes to, let's make a custom island called Navy Land, Navy Island. This island is conquered by the Navy and the world government. It holds three captains. Remember, captains, these are three captains of the island. They're strong enough that like a bandit they can knock out a bandit in one punch, but not stronger than Luffy at this point. Because remember, he has Gear 4, full body armor, hockey, sword, all that. He looked like that. I'm showing you right now. So when he goes to visit this island, he basically just takes over the island, and to know people that this is his island, he places like a sign that says Luffy has been here. Not like Luffy has conquered this. Luffy has been here. Like he like basically knocks out every single like Marine, well Navy I'm pretty sure, and all the captains on that island. There are over like 3,003. There are 3,000. The three captains and 3,000 Navy troops that are doing this. After the government's alarmed by this about one of their Navy islands has been conquered, he gets a bounty of 300 million bounties. And my thinking, is that a little high? But I'm like, is that high? Remember, bounties are meant of threat level. If he could have just walked in and with no alert, it just knocked out. That is a pretty high bounty in my opinion, but still, he deserves it. Then after getting some attention, everything goes the same, except something does go different. He kills four of the warlords. He kills Jinbei. Yeah, I'm saying he kills Jinbei. He kills 4 warlords of the sea. 4 of them, by the way. But unlike last time, when the world government hides it up to make it look like everything's fine, they release it to the public. That Luffy has killed 4 of them. And now he gets a bounty all the way up to 1.8 billion bounties. Remember, he is just 17. Like, this happened in like 5 months or so. Remember, he is going on the right path, but something goes wrong. And that's when he encounters Shanks of the Yonko. The big bad Yonko, no. Shanks, he thinks if he can defeat Shanks, he will be like perfectly on the track to become the strongest pirate of all the seas. Because he wants to make the whole like world think he's the strongest, like even the government. So he immediately pulls out his sword and just puts his full body armor hockey on and just jumps and attacks Shanks. Like Shanks wasn't even expecting this. And then Shanks just right in the corner just pulled out his sword like he did against like Lava when he was protecting Jinbei. He just go and said, "Hi there, Luffy." And Luffy was like, "Hey there, Shanks." And they just like have an all-out brawl with their swords. Like their sword skills are not even, but Luffy's barely keeping up with with Shanks. But then Shanks immediately uses Conqueror's Hockey. Luffy, not knowing how Conqueror's Hockey is, just gets blown away. Luffy asks Shanks what that is while in the middle of fighting. Luffy, like Shanks explained this to him, right? When Shanks explained this stuff to him, Luffy gets a good idea of it and tries it himself. When he tries it, it's a weak blow, but it was good enough that it knocked out over 20 of Shanks' crew members from it, but it was still a weak version of it. So Shanks just started laughing at this. But Shanks thought it was time to end this, so Shanks just somehow blitzes around Luffy and just slashes him in the back, and Luffy just gets knocked out on the island. But the last thing Luffy remembers is just Shanks blitzing around him. But when he wakes up, the scratch is healed. Yeah, no, I'm not having Luffy have a giant scar on his back. No. Mm-mm. The only scar Luffy will have is the one under his eye and the one in the middle of his chest. Those are only scars Luffy. But so, Luffy feels his back hurting. Remember, Luffy only used Armament Hockey, a little bit of Conqueror's Hockey, but not on Shanks. And only his swords, he didn't go Gear 4, but Shanks was playing with him too. But people saw this happen, and to the world government, seeing that he got a bounty boost. His bounty is now worth 1.8 billion worth. So he's on the right path. He's on the right path to becoming the strongest pirate of all the seas. I have to remember that but right now he thinks he can defeat Shanks. Because remember, he didn't use any gears. He didn't use any like gum styles against him. So to him, he thinks he can beat Shanks. But what bad luck for Luffy is the fact that the world government sent three leader navies. Leader navies like captains, except they're one. It's like a vice captain, kind of like that. They sent 3 of them with over 100 troops each. So they have 300 troops, and to come take. But these are high level troops. Okay, so, but Luffy takes them out with ease though. He takes them out with ease and just goes on for his normal day. Basically, the only main thing that happens is he fought Shanks and gets a bounty boost. That's really it of what happens that day. But Luffy just takes a nap on top of this tree. Next day he wakes up. He still thinks that he needs to make a bigger name. Because Luffy wants to have the highest bounty as well. He wants to have the highest bounty so people can steal word of him too. And the highest bounty is Gold D Riders. And so first up, he walks, not walks, more he ships all the way to Marineford, by the way. And just jumps. Not in the thing, because there's no war going on. Remember, Ace and Whitebeard are dead. But still remember, yeah, Ace and Whitebeard are dead. I'm sorry for everyone that likes Ace or Whitebeard, but there you go. So he jumps right in the middle and just sticks his sword right in the middle and just challenges the 3 admirals. Well, Garp was there, but Garp doesn't want to fight his family. He just stands there. And the 3 admirals will be facing is the Ice Guy. The Ice Guy he's fighting. He's also fighting the Ice Guy and the Lava Guy. We'll call him Ice and Lava Guy. Okay. Garp was the 3rd admiral there, but Garp's not fighting. So the Lava Guy doesn't want to do this. The Lava Guy gets serious instantly and just sits this giant lava fist, right, he did, and it's frozen at Luffy. But Luffy just barely, his left side just has this ping, and then the Ice Guy just starts freezing him. But Luffy, being smart, uses his arms and spring can to Lava Guy. Lava Guy turning his body into lava causes Luffy's eyes to unfreeze. Then Luffy turns behind Lava Guy and does the well placed perfect slash on his back at the perfect moment too. Then Luffy goes perfectly into gear 3. Just stays there thinking that like Lava Guy's done. But Lava Guy's body just regenerates with the lava. Then Luffy's thinking, how does he defeat this guy for minute? The Ice Guy says, don't worry about the Lava Guy, and just starts just pummeling ice at Luffy. And Luffy just can't do nothing about it. Because Luffy has to go all the way into gear 4 just to be barely mantling these guys. Like, you don't understand. He's just getting pummeled. Like, pummeled by these guys. Lava Guy just shoots him in the air. And Luffy has nothing to do about it. But at that moment there is my favorite scene I'm going to do this entire series. Is Luffy just explodes thinking that he's about to lose in front of the hero of the Marines, aka his granddad. He just uses his Conqueror's Haki and just explodes. Like, the Conqueror's Haki just goes all around there. Like, every single Marine, normal Marine that's not an Admiral or any chance, just gets knocked out. Like, after everyone gets knocked out, he just, like, his body, like, his Gear 4 form is just maintained. Like, it's not the awakened thing or whatever was ever through, but it's not awakened, but it's close. Like, he just mad that he pulls out his sword and just proceeds to bounce, like, and he calls it bouncing sword. And this is basically like he throws a sword and just keeps on bouncing and throwing a sword, so they don't know what's coming at. This starts working until the animals are using observation haki and they can sense the things are coming on. But Luffy doesn't end it. Luffy throws his sword at the Ice Guy. The Ice Guy just freezes the sword, but while the Ice Guy is focused on the freezing sword, Luffy pops behind the Lava Guy and just uppercuts him with the biggest, like, gum punch you could think of. He just boom, like, the Lava Guy's bleeding, but in the end, Luffy loses though. Yeah, but here's how he loses. The fun thing, that the Ice Guy freezes Luffy to the point that, but Luffy is like trying to resist this, so he uses armament haki on his head in a way that the ice can't fully get through. So he's just staying there. And then the Lava Guy is like, time to his execution. And just proceeds to create like this lava fist. Second he shoots it, it just blasted Luffy's body's like all burned and all that. And then he falls right back down, right next to his sword. Holds on to his sword. And then just doesn't remember what happened. But what did happen was, before Sengoku executed Garp just got up. Then Sengoku immediately just, like, did the scene from the anime, just threw his head back down the second he got up. But they didn't kill him. They just threw him overboard, knowing that Devil Recruits can swim. They throw his sword overboard. And it was a day, I say. So right now, Luffy is currently drowning. Is this the end of Luffy Boy? Or will he be saved by some random person? Yeah, I felt bad leaving that blank space just there. No. What actually happens is Luffy lands on a piece of ice the guy created right on the bottom. Because it was kind of melting, so that's why it was on the bottom. Waking up Luffy. But since Luffy can't swim, he just uses his... Because Luffy's smarter in this. He doesn't just wail around like he doesn't know how to, like, breathe or anything. He just, like, uses his... Looks like I'm drowning too. He uses his arms to just grab onto any piece of he finds. Then he lands himself. Knowing that he can't go back and fight the admirals, he calls it a day and just hides in this part of the Marine base. But that's really all that happens. For the next couple of days, he recovers from the Marine base. No one finds him too, which I kind of find odd. But plot armor, so no one finds him. On the third day, was fully recovered. Comes out, finds the nearest ship, takes it, and just takes off the Marine. He doesn't want to become a Marine, and uses his gum gut fruit to launch his ship into the air while with him. So technically, the ship's in the air in this line. And then a couple weeks later, of Luffy just traveling around the Grand Line, he goes to a nearby town where they found this bounty. A bounty in a newspaper that talk about how he fought against an admiral and did a really good job. So now he technically has a bounty of 3